Always, a new SBC has come out, Palacio. But just before I go over is he meta or not, I want to take you back to FIFA 15 now. This card of FIFA 15 was so OP. I remember I had no money. FIFA 15 was basically, I was at uni at this time. I used to come home and I used to barely play it. In fact, I think I bought FIFA 15, but I barely played it because I was at uni most of the time. But I used to play on the weekends, Division 1s or season level, rank 1, whatever hell it was called back then. But this card, I remember, I bought it for 700 coins. I'll never forget. 700 coins. He was cracked. Cracked. Agility, balance, top tier. Now, he did have a 3-star weak foot, believe me. But back then, the weak foots weren't as important as they are today. You wouldn't miss open goals with someone's got a 3-star weak foot, whereas back in the days you would. But he had an amazing finish. I remember I put a hunter on him, and he was a joke. Fast forward to about FIFA 16 time, I had this Palacio. This Palacio was even more cracked. I remember he was even more cheaper, just at the rare price. I think it was about 800 coins. Oh my god. Was it this one? One of these guys, one of the ones he had a ponytail. I used to call him the Jedi Knight, me and my mate. Oh my god, he was so cracked. But we got the new Palacio anyway. Look, I'll be honest. Straight away, I look at this thing. I'm seeing, look, 5-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. Now, if EA wanted to make this usable, they could have made him 5-star, 5-star. He's Serie A, so no one's going to be realistically using him, right? Just give him 5-star, 4-star, or at least give him a 5-star weak foot and 4-star skill moves. I mean, that would be the better thing to do, in my opinion. High. Now, look. Top tier finishing, top tier agility balance, top tier sprint speed. Now, when you put a hunter on him, he's an absolute complete card. Honestly, absolute complete. He doesn't have the outside of foot shot, but he does have the finesse shot trait, which really puts him above. Now, he's got really good short passing, really good crossing and curve. Curve is important, and so is short passing, because curve is important for, I suppose you can say, finishing, and short passing for a cam. Jumping, stamina really, really good, and aggression exceptionally good. Top tier agility and balance, and of course, don't forget he's not at all like 5'9", high work rates. With a hunter, impeccable stats. The big question is, and the most alarming thing is, just give him 5-star, 4-star. Do you know how OP this card would be? Argentina, any link, even an 8 chemistry link, this card would be insane. Now, 85 rated squad, 82 rated squad, maybe about 150k, maybe 200, but I'm just disappointed. I mean, if they had even 5-star, 4-star, I mean, I would love to have a 5-star weak foot. If you had a 5-star and a 4-star weak foot, maybe it would have been too OP. Maybe even with a 5-star weak foot and 3-star skill moves would have been too OP. But the fact he's 5-star, 3-star, is he a good card? Yes. Now, if you got a Serie A team, I'll say definitely try to fit him in. If you have a Serie A team, maybe as a winger, if you didn't do the Dybala SBC, because remember, Dybala is a good comparison towards him. But I'll be honest, it's not as good as they could have made him. I think EA really kind of took a step down. I look at his Dybala SBC and I kind of say they're in the same territory. Of course, Palacio's agility and balance is very much the same as Dybala's, and if you go over to finishing, is much higher. So that's kind of the benefit. But for those who don't miss out a Dybala SBC, think about this kind of like your redemption to get a central rated card. But again, a card that could have been very much OP, that's very much let down from EA. But that's kind of my review and my thoughts on the Palacio card.